The legend of the Mapinguari, the monstrous guardian of the Amazon. The legend of the Mapinguari, the one-eyed beast of the rainforest. Deep within the dense, uncharted rainforests of the Amazon, an ancient terror is said to roam, a beast so horrifying that even the bravest hunters fear to speak its name. This creature is known as the Mapinguari, a monstrous, one-eyed, sloth-like entity with thick, impenetrable skin and a massive, gaping mouth in its stomach. According to Amazonian folklore, the Mapinguari is a guardian of the forest, punishing those who dare to exploit nature's resources. It is said to stalk loggers, hunters, and those who seek to destroy the balance of the jungle, unleashing its terrifying roar and an unbearable stench that paralyzes its victims with fear. But is the Mapinguari merely a myth? Or could it be something more? Some believe it to be a supernatural being, while others speculate it could be the last surviving giant ground sloth, a prehistoric beast thought to be extinct. Whatever the truth may be, the legend of the Mapinguari continues to strike fear into those who venture too deep into the Amazon. Origins and history. Where did the Mapinguari come from? The legend of the Mapinguari originates from indigenous Amazonian tribes, particularly among the Tupi, Guarani, and Ma peoples of Brazil, Peru, and Bolivia. For centuries, these tribes have passed down terrifying stories of a giant, man-eating beast that roams the jungle, hunting those who disrespect the land. According to one version of the legend, the Mapinguari was once a powerful shaman who discovered the secret to immortality. However, by defying the natural order, he was cursed by the gods and transformed into a grotesque beast, forced to wander the rainforest for eternity. Another version describes the Mapinguari as an ancient guardian of the jungle, awakened when the forest is threatened. Whenever humans cut down too many trees or hunt too many animals, the Mapinguari emerges from the depths of the jungle to restore balance by devouring those responsible. Description: what does the Mapinguari look like? The Mapinguari is often described as a massive, sloth-like creature standing 7 to 10 feet tall, covered in thick, matted fur, with a hide as tough as armor. A single, bloodshot eye in the middle of its forehead. A giant mouth in its stomach, lined with rows of razor-sharp teeth. Enormous, clawed hands capable of ripping apart trees. Emitting a foul, overpowering stench that can paralyze its prey. Some variations describe it as having backward-facing feet, making it impossible to track. Others say it has a deep, bellowing roar that can shake the trees and drive animals into a frenzy. The Mapinguari's powers and terrifying abilities. 1. Impenetrable skin. Hunters who have tried to kill the Mapinguari claim that their bullets and arrows bounce off its hide, as if it were made of stone. Some say its fur is so thick that no weapon can pierce it, making it nearly indestructible. 2. The paralyzing stench. One of the most feared aspects of the Mapinguari is its horrific, rotting smell. Those who encounter it describe the odor as worse than death, so powerful that it causes nausea, dizziness, and even unconsciousness. 3. Supernatural strength. The Mapinguari is said to be strong enough to tear down trees, overturn boats, and crush bones with a single swipe of its massive claws. 4. The hypnotic roar. Its terrifying roar is rumored to have a hypnotic effect, leaving its victims frozen in place, unable to move as the beast closes in. 5. Shape-shifting and vanishing into the jungle. Some claim that the Mapinguari is more than just a physical creature. It is a spirit of the jungle, capable of vanishing into the mist or turning into shadows to avoid capture. Modern sightings. Is the Mapinguari real? While many believe the Mapinguari is just folklore, hunters, loggers, and even scientists have reported strange encounters with a large, unknown beast deep in the Amazon. In the 20th century, Brazilian explorer David Oren interviewed multiple tribes who claimed to have seen or heard the Mapinguari. Some described it as a giant, red-furred beast that let out a deep, bone-chilling roar. In 2007, reports surfaced of a strange, bear-like creature attacking cattle in the Amazon. Locals were convinced it was the Mapinguari. Some scientists believe the Mapinguari could be a surviving giant ground sloth, a species known as Megatherium, which went extinct thousands of years ago. Could it have survived in the most remote parts of the jungle? Regardless of whether it is myth, spirit, or a hidden prehistoric creature, the fear of the Mapinguari remains strong among the people of the Amazon.